And then the final thing I wanted to talk about is weird. It's weird, but I had a lot of thoughts about it, and I figured, I mean, who else to discuss a sports talk with better than the co-host of my sports podcast. So I will ask you the question. It's not even a question. Oh no, I'll ask a question. How many times does Cam Newton say something right?
I don't know. We don't usually hear the things that he says right.
Exactly. He doesn't say things that are necessarily correct that often. So I feel like when he does do it, we kind of got to shine some light on it. And then there was a little bit of a rebuttal from somebody else that made it even a little more entertaining and a little more stupid, because there's another person who doesn't necessarily say the smartest things on the internet or TV, and that would be Lesean McCoy. Um,
Mm.
so when you got these two boneheads just fucking ramming each other, arguing about,
I really hate Shady. I think he's like the worst sports personality on the planet right now.
I want you to remember, go back, what LaShawn McCoy said at the beginning of this year. Trevor Lawrence is god awful.
Because we had a conversation about this when after he said it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was in full defense of Trevor Lawrence.
yeah. Because
You were in full defense of Trevor Lawrence.
who's like, no, Trent Dilfer was god awful. Sorry, everybody, but Shador Sanders is god awful. Dylan Gabriel is god awful. Like, these are guys that are god. Trevor Lawrence is god awful. In what fucking world? In the world where god awful means, fuck, I wish I had a better pun, but too late to be this witty. Trevor Lawrence is not god awful. LaShawn McCoy is an idiot, and we got another example right here, and we kind of have another mini example of Cam Newton saying some smart shit for once. Um, so Cam Newton, he says, he finally says something right. He says that Drake Maye, he says that Drake Maye is a game manager, not a game changer.
I like that. I like that.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I I thought I think I marinated in this topic for a day or two, and I really thought about game changers versus game managers. And I realized that while game managers are definitely the you're going to rank them a little bit lower than somebody that may be considered a game changers definitely have negative attributes that could poorly affect games, maybe even worse than some game managers can.
Game managers.
Like, for example, if someone as good as Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen get in trouble because of how much of a game changer that they and everybody else know they are, they may have moments where they try to take over and take the game, maybe not settle down and remember the basic shit, remember the simple shit, just go through, like, just I think when you got a Brock Purdy who maybe is never trying to do too much or is never trying to overdo it, it's some scenarios it helps. I'm not saying that Brock Purdy is even on the same planet as certain guys in the league, but Cam Newton was absolutely a game changer.
Of
That's
course.
what it was. His MVP season, that was, look at that. He played with some shit rosters. He played with some dog shit teams. His MVP
If
years,
if if you want to talk about a guy who never had a fucking like real team around him, it was that fucking Panthers group.
yes.
Like there's a reason they didn't make the playoffs after 2015. Sorry, didn't win the division after 2015.
Yeah. And like won it a
Like
couple
it
times
was
before.
bums.
I mean, it's like the
Exactly.
Panthers have never been that successful since the establishment of their franchise. Cam Newton, though,
Yes.
you could absolutely have some moments where Cam Newton may try to rely on his athleticism, or if you blow your shoulder out and you come back a different player. Like I'm saying, like maybe Cam Newton didn't have the best arm in the world, So you bang that shoulder up a few times and you come back, and now that shoulder is down here, and you're a little bit older, so that athleticism is down here. You can't go full game changer like you could have 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I I
But yeah, like with Josh, clear game changer. But
yes,
years ago, a few years ago, he's throwing 18 picks. Lamar, obvious game changer. Fumbling the ball too much.
he has his moments for sure.
Throwing throwing some bad balls or whatever the fuck. Like there are guys who aren't even in those positions to where that would be an impact.
Absolutely. And what's interesting is it's almost to a point where, like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know who it was, it might have been Cam, where I don't agree with this, but I see, like, because I think he even said something like Tom Brady's a game manager. Like, okay, maybe, like, from your point of view, because of how you played quarterback, you would look at Tom Brady and think he's a game manager. But it's like, no, no, no. Tom Brady was so good that he managed the game. Like, he
Exactly.
was the game, and he was the
Yes.
manager. Like, he didn't just manage the game
Like,
he was in. He was the game.
Peyton didn't use his legs, but in no world is Peyton a game manager.
Yeah, it's like,
Eli is a game manager.
absolutely. But like, okay, yes, you could. Brock Purdy's play style is a lot closer to Tom Brady than Cam Newton. But that fucking brain, that the fucking IQ, the I mean, just this. I mean, there's tangibles, there's intangibles, but then at the end of the day, he's not fucking Tom Brady. He's just someone that plays a little more similar like him than someone like Cam fucking Newton or Josh Allen or Lamar or Patrick Mahomes. It's just this is it's just it's interesting to think about. But when you
And just to go back to Drake May, Mike Vrabel made Ryan Tannehill a playoff game winning quarterback. I'm not saying Drake May is Ryan Tannehill level, but Drake May has not shown that he is a game changer at all. He's had good games. He's played good football this year.
as good as
He's not
people
a game
think,
changer.
Drake May is, he is way closer to Ryan Tannehill than Tom Brady.
Like miles,
Like, he could throw a rock and hit
miles.
Ryan Tannehill. He would have to pay for a phone call to reach however far Tom Brady is from him.
He would know he would have to take a space shuttle. It's otherworldly, the difference. Well, I mean, we're talking about a second year quarterback
Mhm.
who, yes, played on the same team that Tom Brady did, but Tom Brady played 23 years.
Yeah, and you're right. We need
Um,
to we need to bring it back to Drake May because it comes all the
but
way back
we
to.
don't need to compare Drake May to Tom Brady. We can compare Drake May to, I don't know, Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah,
He's better than Ryan Tannehill right now. You know, I don't know.
for sure. I think like he like
It's Drake
he's
May.
like
I don't know.
like he's going like he's in the trajectory, like he's projected to be better, I guess, maybe. I don't know, I fucking
Like
know.
Trubisky had a good game. Cool.
No, fuck that.
Sick.
Trubisky had an amazing game. All right, Trubisky did some shit.
Trubisky fucking had 5 tutties.
That
Apparently
man went
anybody can play in
crazy.
the NFL.
Anybody can. So go ahead, try out at your local NFL team. But it goes back to Drake May because where was it at? Oh, Shady comes out and says that Cam Newton was wrong or dumb or whatever for saying that Drake May was just a game manager, and then goes on to say, I don't even know if dude is better than. I don't even know if dude's better than Drake May. He said that Drake May was better than prime Cam Newton.
That's what he was saying.
He said that
He was
Drake
saying, I
May.
don't know if Drake May is. We're talking about a
So he.
Heisman winning quarterback, a
Mhm.
national championship winning quarterback, a Super Bowl appearing quarterback, an NFL MVP, one of the greatest seasons of all time, a NFL Rookie of the Year. Drake Maye, even at Drake Maye's peak, like not even his future peak, will not touch the level of Cam Newton.
Fuck no. Absolutely fuck. And if
So
you want to combine years, like combine years, right now, Jaden Daniels is still better than Drake Maye. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he got hurt and banged
I
up and
agree.
didn't and played half a year. What Jaden Daniels did last year is 10 times more impressive than what Drake Maye is doing this year.
100%.
And if we're gonna pull hairs or split hairs, being in the MVP conversation in your rookie year opposed to your second year is more impressive. If we're gonna be that fucking
Especially your second year with a much different bolstered up team.
oh yeah, yeah, and then the other guy is the Washington Commanders quarterback, so shit can get tricky.
Exactly.
Um, but I mean, if comparing Drake's like, okay, can we play a little game just before to end off the podcast? I would love to play a game where we look at like
You know what I hate about this?
what do you hate?
We have to defend Cam Newton.
Yeah, no, it's
And
sad.
this happens at least once a year. This happens once a year. Someone tries to come after Cam Newton on a post, like on his football career, not his future football career or what he did from fucking 2018 on, but before that. And we're forced to go back and say, no, this dude is like as legit as it gets for NFL quarterbacks.
Ah, that's gonna take me forever to go link to link. Look, I want everybody to just go back and watch the 2015 season and watch Cam Newton's MVP year, and then go through your Rolodex and watch Drake Maye's potential MVP season this year. Okay? Watch them both,
Please.
and then come back and tell me if you truly think that Drake Maye is better than prime Cam Newton. Because that's one of the dumbest fucking sentences that Lesean McCoys ever said. And it's not like it's up there with like Trevor Lawrence's god awful. It's up there. It's super
This
up
is
there.
worse.
Now,
This is
maybe
worse. This is much worse than that.
now Drake Maye could turn into an absolute monster and maybe he could be better than prime Cam.
Trevor Lawrence is closer to god awful than Drake Maye is to Cam Newton.
Man, you're putting me on a ledge. Do I defend Drake Maye now? Do I defend Cam Newton? Like, do I fucking I don't know.
No, I think the gap between Drake Maye and Cam Newton at this point is fucking astronomical. It's huge.
Yes, but I think Trevor Lawrence is very far away. Is super far away from god awful.
Yeah, but he's about one bad season away from being god awful. So you never know.
No. Like it. This isn't a one season thing. It's either he's god awful or he's not. Like, yeah, it sucks you play for
Well,
the
then he's not god
Jags.
awful, but Drake Maye is fucking pennies.
Like Justin Fields, god awful. You know,
Agreed.
we didn't need
Anthony Richardson, god
god
awful.
awful. It wasn't like we're a year away. Quarterbacks who are a year away, they're not a year away from being god awful. They're just a year away from not being that good. No quarterback is like, man, like if they're already in that position, they're not getting a shot to prove like Tua doesn't have another year to show if he's god awful or not. We know. And he didn't need this year to show he was god awful. We knew. Think about it like Dak. Once we hit a moment with Dak Prescott where it was like, all right, well, he's not, he ain't up here, but he's not god awful. We just accepted what he was.
Exactly. Yeah.
And maybe we have to do
And
that
so
with
did the Cowboys.
well, yeah, the Cowboys
And
were
they said, "Hey,
completely
guess
okay with
what,
it.
Mister Middle of the Road quarterback? We're gonna make you the highest paid quarterback in NFL history for fun."
But if we're just gonna compare quarterback to quarterback, skill versus skill, prime versus prime, and you bring up Super Bowls, if y'all bring up Super Bowls, you prove my point. You fucking prove my point if you bring up, well, in the Super Bowl, Cam Newton, and if Drake Maye makes the Super Bowl, you prove my point. We're not talking team accomplishments. We're not talking about that. We're talking about these two quarterbacks and who's better in their prime. Fuck what's going on in the postseason. But
One of
yeah,
them played for two SEC football teams that were national championship level. The other one played in the ACC for a basketball school. There's a difference,
yeah,
a very
um,
big difference.
yeah.
Like Drake
So
May is the definition of system quarterback at best, a game manager at best.
yeah, and to be honest, I mean, system quarterback, game manager. I mean, is there a difference? Is there a difference in that?
Uh, Not in practice, no. Maybe in
To
definition, but
see, to me, I feel I like there might be some pros and cons because a game manager, to me, I take that as no matter what situation you're in, you can you can what become you can I don't know, you can become accustomed to it, or you can figure it out, or you can adjust. You can just you can walk into like a Ryan Fitzpatrick or whatever. You can just walk into any offense and you can adjust to it. Maybe you have to keep it a little more simple, but you can adjust to it. A system quarterback sounds like, yes, it's going to you have to find the right system for him, but he could exceed a little bit further than what maybe a game manager could do.
Drake May is a system quarterback. Like I think he is having like or like could do more than Anthony Richardson. He's
Yes,
he's good, or like he could do better than like a bad game manager. Like I mean, Kirk at his worst.
I think I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe you know what? Maybe I put game manager over
Well,
system quarterback.
I'm not sure, but the standard of quarterback play or expectation this year is lower
Mm.
because of the lackluster from the top. So it's obviously going to make Drake May look better. When we look at Jaden's season last year or CJ Stroud's season the year before, yes, they were good rookie seasons, but they were good seasons
Yeah, just good years. Period.
regardless. Like that put them top five in the league that year.
For
Like
sure.
that put them in top five conversations for sure, top 10 conversations. With Drake May, it's like oh, no, the Pats are good, but it's the same thing with Bo Nix. We're not talking about Bo Nix as top five.
Fuck
Bo Nix ain't
no.
shit.
Absolutely not. I
Like
would
this,
say
Bo Nix ain't fucking shit.
I would say comparing the two things, system and game changer or game manager, it's like jack of all trades, master of none versus a master of one. It's you got one guy who you could throw into any system and they're gonna cap at some certain level, they're gonna hit a cap. And then you got a guy who maybe could exceed a little bit better than that cap, but it has to be a specific system, which may imply that has to have certain guys that work in that system alongside you, specific wide receivers, a specific running back group, a specific, just a lot more. So maybe I put game changer a
Specific wide
tad.
receivers who may not be a part of your team if you continue to play in the playoffs.
No, but
If
if
you continue to win playoff games.
yeah,
I'm talking about
I
Stephon Diggs. Like
see it
if they make
now.
the Super Bowl, he might not be on the team.
If he makes a Super Bowl, he can take the $250,000 bonus that they get, or is it 100,000? I don't know, and he can pay the chef he beat up. That'd be good if he does that. That would be awesome because
See,
because
or he
because
could take his money that he has now, all the millions he's accumulated, and pay the chef he beat up.